Hello, everyone. Today we're going to listen to the point of view stories for Visit to San Francisco, Part 1. Now, we've already heard one version of this story in the mini-story lesson. Today we're going to hear 3 other versions of the same story. Each one will have a different time for the story, or it will have a different person telling the story. I hope you're ready, because here we go. Madonna gets into a big fight with her husband. So she decides to go to Nepal for the day. She buys a plane ticket and she goes to the airport to catch her flight. When she gets to Nepal, her friend Benet picks her up. That day, they cram in a lot. They go on a short hike, and then they eat lunch. Nepal has amazing food and beautiful mountains. It is the best of both worlds. Then, after lunch, they visit a temple. There are a lot of monkeys at the temple, and one of them jumps on Madonna's back. The monkey kisses her and then runs away. It makes for a great picture. Before she knows it, it is time to go home. Madonna enjoys her trip to Nepal, but she misses her husband. She now knows that she should not have taken him for granted. Okay, so you can hear that we just heard the story being told as if it is happening right now. Next, we're going to hear the story as if it happened 12 days from now. So it's happening in the future. Okay, here we go. 12 days from now, Madonna is going to get into a big fight with her husband. So she's going to decide to go to Nepal for the day. She'll buy a plane ticket and go to the airport to catch her flight. When she gets to Nepal, her friend Benet will pick her up. That day, they're gonna cram in a lot. They're gonna go on a short hike, and then they'll eat lunch. Nepal will have amazing food and beautiful mountains. It'll be the best of both worlds. Then, after lunch, they'll visit a temple. There are going to be a lot of monkeys at the temple, and one of them will jump on Madonna's back. The monkey will kiss her and then run away. It'll make for a great picture. Before she'll know it, it's going to be time to go home. Madonna's going to enjoy her trip to Nepal, but she'll miss her husband. She'll now know that she shouldn't take him for granted. Okay, so that's the end of this version of the story, where the events will take place 12 days from now. You can hear me saying will and going to, because this is how we speak about something that has not yet happened, something that's going to happen in the future. Okay, now let's hear the story from Madonna's point of view. So in this version, Madonna is going to be telling us the story. Here goes. I got into a big fight with my husband. So I decided to go to Nepal for the day. I bought a plane ticket and I went to the airport to catch my flight. When I got to Nepal, my friend Benet picked me up. That day, we crammed in a lot. We went on a short hike, and then we ate lunch. Nepal has amazing food and beautiful mountains. It's the best of both worlds. Then, after lunch, we visited a temple. There were a lot of monkeys at the temple, and one of them jumped on my back. The monkey kissed me and then ran away. It made for a great picture. Before I knew it, it was time to go home. I enjoyed my trip to Nepal, but I missed my husband. I now know that I should not take him for granted. Alright, so now we've finished the point of view stories for the lesson Visit to San Francisco Part 1. Now it's time to go back and listen to these stories again on your own. Listen to them until you feel like you know them very well. Then, try to tell the story to yourself. Or you can even tell it to a friend or one of your family members. If you're having trouble telling one of the stories, then just listen to it again, and then try to tell the story on your own. Remember, learning a language takes time, and we want to learn everything deeply so we do not forget it. Okay, that's all for now. See you next time.
Hi, this is Kristen Dodds.
And this is Joe Weiss. And we just wanted to let you know that this material has been copyrighted in the year 2009 by Learn Real English, LLC. www.learnrealenglish.com